Hey, this is Peter. People ask me about breathing. What's the correct way to breathe as a singer? Well, breathing should be natural, right? But when you ask somebody to take a deep breath, usually the first thing they'll do is just breathe like this. And they'll take a deep breath in like that. And what they're actually doing is using their accessory muscles over here, raising their chest and their shoulders to take a deep breath, to take it in. When actually what that does is kind of stresses you out over here. Kind of, there's a lot of tension over there. So it doesn't really make sense that would be a really perfect breath for a singer. You want to keep this open. So the correct way to breathe for a singer is something that you've heard of probably before. We call diaphragmatic breathing, which means instead of raising your chest and shoulders and tightening up over here, what you're doing is you're actually taking the breath in kind of from where your diaphragm sits over here. Actually, I use this area over here. What's actually happening is that you're actually really filling up the lungs. But I usually say this area over here, kind of picture it as a balloon. And as you take the breath in, you picture you filling that balloon air when you're taking the breath in. And as you're exhaling, you're letting the air out of the balloon. What that does, first of all, is just takes away any pressure over here. Number one. Number two, when you breathe diaphragmatically, you're taking in the maximum amount of air in on each breath. Now, you suppose that's going to serve you as a singer? Of course it will. It's going to allow you to keep more breath in. It's going to allow you to finish phrases longer, to hold a note longer, for whatever it is that you want to do. So breathing diaphragmatically is going to serve you and serve you well as a singer.